Welcome to World Alert Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The sun rises over Metro Manila, casting a warm glow on the city, and yet, the city is already gridlocked, a familiar sight for its residents. EDSA is a river of red brake lights, horns blaring in frustration, echoing the impatience of drivers. Millions of commuters, parents, students, workers, are trapped in this daily ritual, a cycle that seems unending. Hours are lost to suffocating traffic, draining energy and dampening spirits, leaving many exhausted before the day begins. Public transport is a battleground, jeepneys packed to overflowing, train platforms dangerously crowded, a test of patience and endurance. A 2-hour commute for a 30-minute journey is the norm, a frustrating reality for many. The air is thick with exhaust, a constant reminder of the environmental toll affecting health and well-being. This daily struggle steals precious time from families, education, and rest, impacting lives in countless ways. The infrastructure, built for a smaller population, is buckling under pressure, unable to cope with the demands. Roads, bridges, and transit systems can't keep up with the city's growth, leaving commuters frustrated and weary. Productivity suffers, investment is discouraged, and quality of life declines as the city struggles to keep pace. The promise of a modern metropolis feels distant when its arteries are clogged, stifling progress and innovation. The urgency for a solution is palpable as the city's residents yearn for relief. The people of Manila are crying out for change, demanding improvements and solutions. They need a way out, a future where movement means progress, not punishment, where hope replaces despair. The infrastructure crisis in the Philippines is decades in the making. Years of underinvestment and inconsistent planning left the country playing catch-up. Projects were launched, but many were unfinished or lacked a cohesive strategy. The result, a patchwork of solutions that failed to address systemic issues. In provinces, unpaved roads make it hard for farmers to reach markets, leading to spoilage and higher food prices. Outdated ports and airports limit trade and tourism. Even in Metro Manila, investment couldn't keep pace with explosive growth. Political instability and shifting priorities delayed or canceled long-term projects. Bureaucratic red tape and funding challenges stalled progress. The lack of continuity created a cycle of start-and-stop development. Today's congestion and bottlenecks are symptoms of this history. The nation's potential is held back by its own physical limitations. A fundamental shift and monumental effort are needed to reverse course. Outdated infrastructure costs the Philippines billions in lost productivity and wasted fuel. Employees arrive late and stressed, supply chains break down, and prices rise for everyone. It's a hidden tax on the entire economy. The human cost is just as severe. Hours lost in traffic are hours stolen from family and community. Chronic stress and pollution lead to health problems, eroding quality of life. The country's greatest asset, its people, is worn down by the daily grind. Poor infrastructure also deters foreign investment, making the Philippines less competitive. Moving goods is costly and unpredictable, pushing investors elsewhere. Regional inequalities deepen as development concentrates in urban centers. Rural areas are left behind, creating cycles of poverty and migration. The lack of reliable roads and digital connectivity fragments the nation. The cost of inaction is economic stagnation and social division. Without change, the country risks falling further behind. In response, the government launched Build Better More, its most ambitious infrastructure program ever. This initiative marks a decisive shift, recognizing infrastructure as the backbone of a modern economy. The goal: fast-track high-impact projects nationwide, building smarter and more resiliently. A significant share of the national budget, up to 6% of GDP, is dedicated to closing the infrastructure gap. The program focuses on projects that boost connectivity, economic growth, and public welfare. It's a bold statement. The Philippines is serious about building a better future. Build Better More leverages public funds, private partnerships, and international assistance. Transparency and good governance are emphasized to ensure timely, corruption-free completion. The vision is clear: transform the Philippines into a modern, prosperous, and equitable nation. This transformation starts with laying the groundwork for progress. From Manila to the farthest barangays, the program aims to empower every Filipino. Build Better More is a sweeping blueprint for modern life. At its core, a massive expansion of transportation, new railways, expressways, and highways. The aim is seamless connectivity, linking cities, economic zones, and tourism hubs. Modern railways, including high-speed and commuter lines, will revolutionize travel. Subways will offer fast, reliable alternatives to gridlock streets. Airports and seaports are being upgraded to boost tourism and trade. Ambitious projects like reclamation cities will create new business districts and green spaces. Digital infrastructure is a priority, rolling out faster, more reliable internet, especially in rural areas. The goal: bridge the digital divide and enable all Filipinos to join the digital economy. Modern infrastructure supports remote work, online education, and e-commerce. It's the foundation for a truly connected society. The blueprint is about building a future where opportunity reaches every corner. Some build better. More projects are true game changers, transforming not just the skyline but the very way people live, work, and move across Metro Manila and beyond. The North-South Commuter Railway will connect Clark to Calamba, slashing travel times and serving nearly 1 million passengers daily. This vital link will make commuting faster, more comfortable, and more reliable for countless Filipinos. The Metro Manila Subway, the country's first, will move commuters underground, easing surface traffic and providing a fast, safe alternative. It's a long-awaited solution to the city's notorious congestion. Built with Japanese technology, it promises world-class efficiency and safety, setting new standards for public transport in the Philippines. The new Manila International Airport in Bulacan will be one of the region's largest, easing congestion and spurring economic growth. It's designed to handle millions of travelers and boost tourism and trade. It's a massive private investment, creating jobs and a new logistics hub. The airport will also support local businesses and connect the Philippines to the world. Manila Bay reclamation projects are creating new land for smart, green, disaster-resilient cities, expanding the capital's footprint and opening up new opportunities for development. Developments like Horizon Manila will feature commercial, residential, and recreational spaces with modern infrastructure, blending urban living with green spaces and innovative design. These projects aim to address urban sprawl and create new economic centers, bringing jobs, services, and opportunities closer to where people live. While environmental concerns remain, the goal is sustainable, long-term solutions that balance growth with responsibility and resilience. Together, these projects are reshaping the capital and setting a new standard for urban development, inspiring other cities across the country to follow suit. They represent a bold leap toward a modern metropolis, one that is dynamic, inclusive, and ready for the future. The most immediate benefit of these projects is a dramatic reduction in travel time. For millions, this means more time with family, for education, or simply to rest. Shorter commutes improve health and restore work-life balance. Construction creates hundreds of thousands of jobs, boosting local economies. Once completed, new infrastructure will generate long-term employment in operations, retail, and hospitality. Improved logistics make the Philippines more attractive to investors, lowering business costs and encouraging growth. Local entrepreneurs can compete on a larger scale. Environmental benefits are significant. Electric trains and subways reduce emissions and pollution. Modern developments can include green spaces and sustainable systems. Water and renewable energy projects ensure cleaner resources and a shift away from fossil fuels. Sustainability is at the heart of progress. These benefits ripple across society, driving inclusive growth. The path to transformation is not without challenges. Environmental safeguards are crucial. Large projects must protect ecosystems and biodiversity. Development must be inclusive, reaching rural and remote communities, not just urban centers. Last-mile connectivity, farm-to-market roads, community ports, digital networks is essential. Consistent funding and political will are needed to keep projects on track. Delays from right-of-way issues or bureaucracy must be managed with transparency and efficiency. The human side matters. Communities displaced by projects must be treated fairly, with just compensation and decent resettlement. True progress uplifts everyone, especially the most vulnerable. Success is measured not just in concrete, but in improved lives. The goal: bridge divides and ensure no one is left behind. Only then can the nation truly move forward. The transformation of the Philippines is about more than just building roads and railways. It's about laying the foundation for a future where every Filipino can thrive, no matter where they live or what their background may be. It's a holistic push for a modern, resilient, and equitable nation, one that values both progress and inclusivity, ensuring that no one is left behind as the country moves forward. Digital connectivity is rapidly expanding. Free Wi-Fi hotspots and affordable broadband are bridging the digital divide, connecting even the most remote communities to new opportunities. Students in far-flung areas now gain access to online learning, educational resources, and global knowledge, empowering the next generation to dream bigger. Small businesses and local entrepreneurs are tapping into e-commerce, reaching customers nationwide and even abroad, fueling economic growth from the grassroots up. Clean water and healthcare projects are underway, building a healthier, more resilient society where basic needs are met and communities can flourish. New hospitals and health centers are rising, especially in underserved regions, bringing quality medical care closer to families who need it most. The shift to renewable energy, solar, wind, and other sustainable sources, is transforming the energy landscape, making power cleaner and more reliable. Geothermal projects not only reduce carbon emissions, but also create green jobs, supporting both the environment and the economy. Environmental stewardship is woven into the national plan, with efforts to protect forests, restore coastlines, and preserve natural resources for future generations. All these efforts, transport, digital, water, health, and energy, are the building blocks of a new Philippines, working together to create lasting change. The goal is clear: equal opportunity for every child, connected and empowered communities, and a robust, inclusive economy that benefits all. The journey is long and challenging, but the destination is clear: a modern, prosperous, and resilient nation where hope and opportunity shine bright. The transformation is underway, promising a brighter, more inclusive future for all Filipinos and inspiring generations to come.